¿Qué pasa, amigos? How you guys doing? I hope you're hanging in there. So we have some stuff to talk about. Housekeeping first. The tickets for the event in July, we changed our event for Sedona to July. I'll put the link on the bottom. So some people can't make July. And remember, I condensed it down to 2 events, smaller groups. So if you would like a ticket, you can go on and get it. Also, Tana, as we speak, is going to talk to Jay, see about getting the date for next year, 2021, either March or May. That will be my last Sedona event. I won't be doing it again. I'm not going to do 2. I'm just going to do the 1. So she will be contacting the people who can't make July to see if they want that option. It's something that I really enjoyed, but you know, I've had 2 events canceled because of the virus, and it's like, it's a little overwhelming. And I like to be able to at least, you know, because I paid everybody, paid the teachers, paid the place, and I don't know why, but I have a feeling, my feeling is, and this is my own interpretation of what they've told me. Number 1, May 10th has something, there's some sort of light coming. Number 2, my guide showed me the other night, and this is my guide, so, you know, you can take it or leave it. But I saw mid-June, July, August, clear, free. Like people are like thinking, oh, yay. You know, we're not as overwhelmed as we were before. It's not to say the virus is going away. I'm just feeling that people are feeling a little bit more normal. When they say, the scientists say it may come back in September, when I asked my guides, they did say that there will be a recurrence, but it's almost nipped almost as fast as it happens. Here's the deal. I don't know if you saw in Michigan, people, hundreds and hundreds of cars, miles of cars saying, no, we need to get back to work. People have to work. People have to have a living, because unlike Canada, we're not getting $2,000 a month. We're getting this check that we may or may not get, and it's being held up because Trump wants to make sure his signature's on it. It's really sad, but don't worry, this is going to pass. This is going to pass. Okay, so this is what I saw, and you can take it or leave it. And remember, it's my own interpretation. So don't say, well, Linda said, because I'm telling you, I just get these hits and I'll tell you what I get. It's up to you to take it from there. What I'm feeling is definitely by the end of this year, and I think I said it on another video, that we're going to have some sort of vaccine coming up. It's not going to be 2 years away. And it's like they fast forward it, thanks to Trump, because he's not going to let things stalemate. He's going to say, if you got something, do it. That drug he was talking about, I'm not feeling like it's the one, but I just see more stuff coming up to handle this. And I see 21, 22 being pretty productive years, but people have really struggled. And this is as bad as the 2008 recession, because it's a lot of people are standing there saying, so people have to go to work, okay? You can't just shut everything down and then tell people too bad you have to stay put, because people got to feed their families. And good luck going to those food banks. So what's going to happen, I saw, was they're really going to be particular about face masks and, you know, washing your hands. They'll try the best they can to separate people. And testing is going to come up where there's more testing going on. I'm almost feeling like California and New York are really going to somehow come into some tests that they're able to do very quickly. Those places that aren't doing shelter in place, they're going to have a little rumbling going on. I'm sorry to say, but they poo-pooed it, and now they're going to be in trouble for it. But they're not going to cause mass hysteria for the rest of us, and I don't know why that is. But I do see, it may be California that Newsom's a little bit more of a stickler, California and New York. But you know, people got to work. And jobs will be coming, my friends. There's like Google out here is hiring 157,000 people. Amazon's hiring. All kinds of people are hiring. And I just see people being able to be placed to work. Of course, if you're in the medical field, you're in like Flynn. So I wanted to tell you that. And Tana will contact those who have decided not to be able to go in July. She's going to contact you with the option of the other year, because that will be my last event. And hopefully, you know, I'm so sorry, you guys. I you know, it's just hard to do events, and I really love meeting people. Maybe I'll do little small things in different states. Maybe I'll do something like that where you don't have to come to me, I'll come to you. So, okay, so we're going to do that. Tana wants you guys to know she has openings for readings, and I'll put her little extension on the bottom of my YouTube page. Also, I want you to know that I'm going to be slowing down on my readings. So what this means is, I know I've threatened it, but Wix, that application I used, they've been kind of a pain in the butt. And they have actually booked 2 people in one, you know, like I have a 7 a.m., 2-hour readings in the one. And I've had a hustle with that. When I was doing the mediumship, they messed it up. And so I just stopped doing the mediumship. And so I'm cutting down the amount of readings I do. But I'm not going to be going through Wix. You should see Wix disappear sooner than later. Because our May event for Sedona was canceled, I did open up those dates. So I have some dates, I think, in May and June, if you want to go in there and grab those. But I'm going to go through Angel Heart because it helps the store. And Carol is so good about making sure people are booked and calling you if there's a cancellation. She's really on it. So I think I'll just let Carol do whatever bookings I do decide to do. And she's happy to do it. So we're going to be out of Wix, hopefully. And those of you who made appointments, I'm going to have to go through Wix because some people made appointments in 2023. I did, you know what I'm saying? That's the hard part with Wix. You can't like block it off. You got to manually go in and block. So I'm going to make sure I have everybody's name down and the dates they booked. Maybe even call them and give them an option to have an earlier date. But I'm going to shut it down. Okay, so you won't be booking through there anymore. And the other thing is people write me through the Wix, and I'm having too many Twitter, Facebook. It's just, there's too many things that I have to answer people, and it's just too hard. YouTube. I will stay with YouTube. Don't worry about that till you no longer need me. And so I just wanted to give you that heads up. I also want to tell you that Molly, this wonderful woman, in fact, I have to contact her. She's the one that gave me all my predictions, a beautiful package of predictions. She started in 2019 though, and I've been reading since April of, I think 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I've been reading 3 years. So I may go back to those other years because I can access it via YouTube. And I may go back and check and listen to what I said. So there was a lot of interesting things. Apparently, a lot of things I got right. And apparently, I said at some point that in June, Trump may leave. So I didn't realize I said that. Because you know I just talk and it just comes out. So anyway, in June, I thought maybe he might leave. So I must have got that hit for some reason. But there were so many things that are correct. So here's the deal. I'm going to wait for my son because he's very good with the computer. I want to upload this information and put it on the computer and somehow, you know, maybe put it on my YouTube page or something. I want something so you guys can see. I'm going to sit down and highlight stuff, and maybe on videos we can talk about it. But yeah, that's so much fun. I love it. Okay, so, and I did keep thinking drama was getting ready to happen, and it did. And I'm reading for a lot of clients that were just saying, Linda, I just was starting to collect stuff. I was overbuying. I just had this feeling. So, you know, I live in a town that's constantly having their power put out because we had this horrible fire. So I imagine I'm going to go through that again this year. It just keeps going. Just the gift just keeps giving. Okay, so thank you, Molly. I'll contact you. So we have some questions, you guys, some interesting questions. So the Texas AG has announced he's a Tea Partier. His name is Ken Paxton, born December 23rd, has announced he'll put criminal sanctions to anyone advising because of this virus they should vote by mail. Criminal sanctions. He's a Tea Party. Talk about desperate to make sure nobody votes. It was really sunny, and all of a sudden it's getting a little bit overcast. I got my Hollywood light going here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. So let's check that out. Ken Paxton. Ken Paxton. So what I saw, I just want to tell you really quick, I do see people going back to work, even starting in May. I see face masks. I see a lot of, making sure people wash their hands, hand sanitizer, and testing. If they can get the testing going, you know what I'm saying? It could be good. Let's say someone in your group got sick, then maybe everybody takes a 2-week download, but the whole place doesn't have to close or something like that. Just never mind what I say. Just know I could see people going back to work. I see a desperateness and almost a riot kind of energy if they don't get to go back to work. Because I feel like that Michigan gal's under a lot of pressure. But listen, like that guy that said God's looking after him, he ran that church, he just died. So all these church people are dying, which is really weird. Because if they are covered in the blood of Jesus Christ, you would think that they'd be protected. But, maybe they're just happy to die. It's okay. It's cool. And that's cool because you shouldn't be afraid of death. But it's sure a hell of a way to die. And why make other people sick? If you want to go, that's one thing. But why would you want to hurt others? Okay, so let's look at Ken Paxton. Ken. You're threatening criminal sanctions. Somebody's going to take this even higher. Somebody's running with this. Holy cow. I see like briefcases and paperwork like they're running to file with a higher up. And he's going to be slapped down. That's what I just heard. Slap. Oh, he's all wound up in his little, we're great, and you guys are nothing, and nobody better mail. Trump is scared of mailing. It doesn't matter if you can't mail. Look at what happened in Wisconsin. He's going. I don't know why I'm going to tell you guys. I just saw Lindsay. I think he's drinking, heavy drinking. He's got a bad feeling. He kind of knows they're going down. He's sort of accepting it. It's almost like I could do a camera shot at him and like, scene. I just know we're not going to make it. He told Trump, it's not Biden you have to worry about. It's the virus. Because Trump will not be given any credit. This still lingers, okay? Oh, people are going to be glad this guy's going up he's going to be taken down. He's going to be taken down. They're going to battle him. They're like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And because Trump is coming out the picture, it affects him even more. He's going to have to roll it back, way back. So he's made a full decision, and his statement was totally not, I'm telling you, I don't care how much he says it's against the law. It's not, and he's going down. Okay, so don't worry about him. The whole voting thing, once we get the Democrats in there, independents and good Republicans, the whole voting thing will be taken care of. I saw that. You know, I vote by mail for years here in California. It's so nice. So easy to do. Now, okay, so I asked if we will reopen. And again, I'm seeing May. I'm seeing some beginning, getting busy, people being able to do this, testing. And I definitely see July, August, maybe towards the end of June, July, August, like people are saying, yeah, it's cool. We're working out. And then I see more jobs coming up because of this virus. So there's like some massive hiring. But people really, I mean, if you're going to kill me anyway if you don't let me feed my family. So, you know, help me out here. So as long as the government can come up with a game plan, it'll help. But I do see another hit come September. I wanted to go to Oklahoma in September for the powwow, but I don't know if I'll be able to because I don't want to be transferring the cooties. Okay. South Dakota, Kristi Noem. She said, nope, 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 nope. And they're begging her to do a shutdown, but she's saying no. She's definitely, Trump has her on his. She's a wonderful governor, fantastic. She's a fantastic governor. She won't be able to get voted out, you guys, until she just came in, she came in 2018, 19, 20, 2022. She's got that look like Trump does, like, you know, blood on their hands, like they're going to blame her for some stuff. Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem. What's going to happen with Kristi? What did I tell you? She might even get sick with it. She's got the Ten of Swords, so there's a lot and there's more battling with her. And it was a bad decision on her part. When the summer comes, it'll get better. So she's got the Ten of Swords, so she's going to get hit. See, the Republican Party as we know it, like when I was reading that Texas AG, when Trump goes, a lot of things that the Republican Party has, or the Tea Party kind of energy, or that real negative stuff, that's going to have to change because their voices will not be heard. People say, well, what about a war? Will he start a war? And I was like, no. No, because the President of the United States can call in the military. And so why would they want to do that? Okay. Kristi, will you get in again in 18, 19, 20, 21, 2022? Will you be voted in as governor? See, South Dakota is a whole different energy. People aren't they're hoping she's doing the right thing. But there's also a fear. When people start losing people, then they'll look at her differently. A lot of things are turning blue. Will she get in again? Yeah. Even though she did this. And it's a reverse change of fortunes for her. It feels like, or at least she thinks she's going to get in. She might be observed or brought to court or something. There's something here she may have to fight. So she's got the sun in front of her, like she thinks she's all that in a cup of tea. But before her is a judge, like somebody's going to say, because of you. So initially when I saw the sun, I'm thinking, well, is she going to, and you know I read cards differently, you guys. But it shows her she's fortune's fate. She's going to end up having to pay a price. Ooh, I just got a weird hit. I just heard the Trumpsters or the people within the cabinet saying that if he wins for 2020, she will get like a position of some sort. They're offering her something. I just saw that. So she's doing good for him, and she's going to get her back scratched. The problem is he doesn't get in. That's when a lot of them are going to go, holy cow. Like that guy in Florida. What's his name? DiSantos or DiSantos? He always looks like he just woke up. Let's look at him. DiSantos, state of Florida. What's his outcome? DiSantos, state of Florida. Somebody just said not good. He feels afraid. Energetically, I feel like he's having panic attacks or something. I just see people calling and calling, and he can't get off the phone, and we need this, we need help us. And he's not, kept those beaches open. Some people are really mad at him. Yeah, not good. Not good for him. He's going to lose. I think a woman might take his place. They might even decide to bring up a impeachment kind of thing. Can they get rid of governors? Like everybody signed something to say you need to go. So anyway, okay. All right. So I did the Texas AG. I did South Dakota. And I wanted to do that woman from Michigan, but I forgot to look up her name. The governor of Michigan. So the line of people showed up. They're like, get us back to work. She understands they don't have the money to pay people like Canada pays people. And the government is just, it's bad. Sorry, you guys, it's bad. Trump just told everybody, the reason I don't have a lot of people working for my administration because it's the Congress, it's the Democrats that aren't approving. Now he's blaming who for, all the stuff that's going on that they didn't get on it fast enough, so we're holding up their money. Tell me about the Michigan governor. Tell me about Michigan. Somebody just said that they will be able to get back to work. She's going to figure out something. I think there's a game plan coming up. But the ones who didn't listen are going to have a harder time because they see clusters of people getting sick. What's going to happen with this governor in Michigan? She's hustling. She's a hustler. Ooh. Yeah, she personally feels real bad about this. People might be mad at her. But she's got the 9 of coins, which for me is the bird of paradise, sitting under the tree of life. I wouldn't doubt if she has something to do within the administration when the new administration comes on. So she's going to hustle on this, and the outcome is good. She's going to make it happen, but there's a lot of stress doing it. And it doesn't take no psycho to tell you that. But she's actually really, she understands this. She's hearing the cries and the screams. She's hearing people, and it's almost like they're coming up with a game plan. That's what I see. So, okay. Of course, we can trust that administrative group with Ivanka and what's his name? Jacker, whatever his name is, her husband. And Wilbur. Wow, not a scientist in there. Nobody in the health arena, but they're going to decide our fate. Nope. Each state's going to decide their own fate. Okay, last but not least, you guys, let's look at Fauci. Everybody's like, is he going to get fired? Are they going to fire him? They're trying to make him out to be the bad guy. Rush Limbaugh is getting ready to go down. I see he's been really kind of doing well. And then almost, I feel like towards the end of the year, he's feeling like he's really struggling to stay. He's not feeling very well. Okay, so tell me about Fauci. Our little, what's his name? Tony? Fauci. He got rammed by Trump. It's like I see a bull hitting him, like down rammed. Like, you know, and it's not just Trump, it's his little minions. And I just see them saying, you need to turn this around. You can't breathe in that administration without permission. He doesn't want to leave because he feels if he leaves, then he doesn't get a say. I don't know what that means. He knows he's one of the smartest men in the room, and it feels like if you get rid of me, then we're really screwed. And I'm feeling Trump knows based on, because they check the pulse of the United States. Sure, his people are like, get rid of him. But it feels like people will be up in arms and be furious if they fire him. So let's see what happens. And don't forget, I keep getting that flash of people standing in line at your HMO, at hospitals, maybe Walgreens, Walmart, getting vaccinations. I just see like hundreds and hundreds of people getting vaccinations. Yeah, this is really tough on him. He'd like to quit. He's not very happy with this. Everybody's bowing down to Trump, calling him king. He's hanging in there, but it's very hard. I don't see him getting fired. I see him manipulating the situation, kind of knowing how to go with the flow. You know, giving him the finger, but not doing it in a way that he can see it, that kind of stuff. And I do see Jared talk. That's him, Jared. I see Jared talking to him. I see Jared actually listening to him. And even Ivanka, I see them listening to him. But, you know, you can only push Trump so far. It doesn't matter if it's own family. All right, I'll tell them. They just told me to tell you guys that this whole thing that's happening now, the economy is not going to rally like Trump hopes it's going to rally. But it's not going to be god-awful, but it's not going to be the best economy ever. This is costing Trump his ability to be president again. He wouldn't have won anyway, with or without this. I know you guys are like, please, Linda, this other psychic said he... No, I'm telling you, this guy is going to go. And he goes with the crowd booing him. So he must, like, even the tax things and stuff, if it shows him giving money to Russia and stuff, as I told you, his people don't care. They truly will spin it. It's a big hoax. You know, everybody thinks, well, once the finances come in. I think the finances that we were talking about is the economy. And I think that's the baby that brings them down. I think that the economy is going to be so bad and people are so furious at him and they're going to blame this virus that he's trying to be king for a day and they're like, get the hell out of here. So we shall see. Love y'all. I'll talk to you again soon. And I'll check my comments for questions for maybe even tomorrow. I can't promise you know how the days go. Okay, ciao.